Hope you're all really well and welcome to the first shopping haul, grocery haul in this house. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to everyone that reminded me about the delivery service. So I was having issues with Asda, Morrison's delivering to us, and the subs were horrendous, nothing alike, and they just weren't bringing the items. They just said items were unavailable. I've always been a Tesco or Lidl girly. Tesco for home delivery, Lidl if I'm going into store, or Aldi every now and then. But I was having problems with Tesco's coming, and I had to book it like 3-4 days in advance. And I don't know my food shop that far in advance, but people reminded me that you can book it a week in advance or more, and then just change it. And I was like, oh yeah, of course you can do that. Of course you can do that. Completely forgot. So thank you to everyone that reminded me that you can book in advance and then just change it the day before. Perfect. So I am back with Tesco's now. I am very happy. We had one substitute, everything else was available, and the substitute was sugar for sugar. And that's why I like Tesco's, because the substitutes are normal. Like I got a delivery from, it was Asda. I asked for chicken stock and I got pearl barley. How are they even alike? So I'm very happy. I'm back with Tesco's and I need to, so it's Monday today. I'm a sucker for routine, honestly. I always like to get my food shop and do my meal plan for a Monday. Well, I did my meal plan yesterday, but my food shop to come today. I'll update my board today as well. I've got my menu board up on there that I always update on a Monday. Yeah, I am a sucker for routine. I always do it on a Monday, which is quite convenient for me, to be fair, because I've only got George, who's currently napping, and Lenny's at school. So it just works for us. So yeah, let me show you what we have got this week from Tesco's. So we'll start down at this end and work our way down. It is quite a big shop this week because I've run out of a lot of things, and I thought I've got the space now. I can bulk buy, I can buy more of, and I can always have things in, which is amazing. So yeah, let me just show you what we've got. So we've got some bacon because my brother's stopping tonight, so we're going to have bacon buns in the morning for breakfast. So we've got some unsmoked bacon. We've got 2 steaks. These are on club card as well, discounted. Perfect. We've got some beef mince and we've got some chicken thighs. These are the skinless and boneless ones. Freezer section, we have got some alphabetis, some scampi, skin on fries, chicken nuggets and some peas. Got a little mini pizza for Lenny. He really likes these pizzas for some unknown reason. The plainest, blandest pizza you can find, and of course my toddler loves them, so he's got one of them. We've got some wraps, croissants. The boys absolutely love croissants for breakfast, so we've got some of them. Like I said, we're going to have bacon butties, so we have got some large white baps, and actually we're going to have chicken burgers one night this week as well, so they will do for both. Got some fruit loaf. I absolutely love fruit loaf, sliced fruit loaf. I love that for my breakfast. Bagels, I always have bagels in, love bagels. These are for Ben's pack up for work, so we've got some steak slices and some chicken and mushroom ones. Some smoked sausage, we've got some crumbed ham slices, some normal bread, some go-go squeeze. So we have got the multi-fruit, what's that multi-fruit? Yeah, these are apple and strawberry, and these are multi-fruit ones. So I'm not actually sure what flavour them ones are. We've got some normal yogurts, so strawberry and raspberry, same again, and then some Happy Monkey smoothies as well. Got a cake, Victorian jam sponge cake, a little treat, some sauces. So we're going to have a takeaway Nando's one night. So we've got the sweet chili jam. We have got chili mayo. We have got burger sauce. We have got Worcester sauce, mac and cheese, and some rice pudding. got some of these jelly pots. So I've never actually tried Lenny with jelly pots, but he likes the jelly pouches. You can get them from Aldo. You can get them from Aldi, the jelly pouches, and he really likes them. So I thought these are actually cheaper, they work out cheaper, and you get more of it for your price. So hopefully he likes these. He probably won't, because they are cheaper and you get more for your price. So yeah, I've got some of them for him. Coffee for me, of course, and it's always got to be Yorkshire tea. Always got to be Yorkshire tea. Got some tuna. I don't normally get John West, but they didn't have the Tesco's own in spring water. So we've got this, and it was on club card as well. Some golden vegetable rice. Again, this is for our fake away Nando's one night. Yogurts. We've got these little ones. Good pack is that, isn't it? Plenty there. And then some Mullacana ones as well. Some Serene, milk chocolate Oaties, and like a selection pack. So it's got malted milk, custard creams, bourbons, and shortcake biscuits. Some butter, my sugar that they substituted for sugar, which I'm more than happy with. Onions. Got a selection of cheese. So we've got cheese strings, some Stilton, red Leicester, some cheese slices, soft cheese, and halloumi cheese. Apples, we've got baby potatoes and bacon potatoes. Cucumber, excuse me. Cucumber bananas, cheese savouries, and some cheese thins. Single cream, lettuce, raspberries, strawberries, chestnut mushrooms, puff pastry. I was going to make some homemade sausage rolls with these, but Ben's ate the sausages before the puff pastries come, so I'll make some with that. I can. It's very versatile, this puff pastry. You can make anything out of it. Toiletries, household things. I've got toothpaste. What is that dog doing? Ted? I don't know what that dog is doing. Some laundry pods and some conditioner, deodorant for myself, some bleach. We've got 3 cartons of milk, some all-purpose fire lighters because we've run out of these for the fire, 2 packs of nappies for George, and then over here, all the crisps. Like I said, I've bulk bought on these, so we've got some bunny bites, cheese curls, and a variety pack of 30. So that should see us on a very long time. So this week's shop was quite a big shop compared to what we normally get. Like I said, I have bulk bought quite a lot of things, and we've got extras in because I've got family coming over to stop. It was £156.71 and I got 82 items. So I don't think that was too bad, especially like we've got toiletries, we've got nappies, we've got steak. Steak is never cheap, is it? We've got quite a lot of stuff here, so I didn't think that was too bad really. Yeah, £156. Normally I do like to keep it around £100 if I can, but I don't normally buy this much stuff. So next week I can imagine it being a lot cheaper because I have bought a lot this week that, like, I've bought a lot of smoothies that'll probably see us until next week. I've bought tea bags, I've bought coffee that'll definitely see us on to next week. All them crisps they'll see us on for a couple of weeks. And like things like the bagels, I'll put them in the freezer so they'll last us longer. So yeah, I don't think that was too bad. Right, now the dreaded job of putting it all away. This cupboard here has got to be my favourite cupboard in the house. This is like the pantry cupboard. It's got all of our foods in, it's literally got everything in. Our drinks, Tupperware, spices. So I had, at the old house, I had a spice rack of all of our different spices, and I had them in these little IKEA pots. But annoyingly, because there's spice racks on either side of the doors, annoyingly they don't fit very well in the spice racks. So moving forward, I'm not going to be using these. Like once I've used these, the food, like the spices inside them, I'm not going to be putting them back in when I've bought new, because I bought paprika today. So I'm not going to put it back in one of these IKEA things. I'm just going to keep it in the original packaging, because although it might look prettier, it doesn't keep, it's not space saving anymore with our new cupboard. But the Just Spices one fits perfect. How satisfying is that? all my just spices fit in there perfectly, which I love. Dreaded job of putting everything away. I'm not a fan of this part, but yeah, there's my paprika. They all fit a lot better if I just keep them in the original packaging. Don't look as pretty, but it saves us a bit of space. I am all for it. So that's shelves like my tinned bits and bobs. Got sweeties, biscuits. Where can these go? These can go to sweeties and biscuits. Smoothies go in this little... My sister-in-law, when we moved in, she organised this cupboard for me, and she's done an excellent job. Excellent job. It's just so nice to be able to see everything we've got. Like our old house, our kitchen was so small. It was all drawers as well, and it was just so... It looked really pretty, but it was just so impractical because you can only get so much on the bottom bit of the drawer, and then you start stacking things and you can't see what you've got underneath everything. And then things start falling out the sides. How satisfying. How satisfying. And we've got my little onion basket. Right. Savoury snacks are in this one. What's one bit? As you can tell, I'm still working out where Becca's put everything, but we'll get there. Ben will be very happy that the biscuit tin has been replenished. I've been out of biscuits for ages and Ben has got such a sweet tooth. It's ridiculous. Hi, Daily. Oh. That will do there, because I won't fit them all in. Put the biscuits up there. Some spare ones. Do the potatoes first. I just love that everything's got its own little baskets. Everything's got its own little hole. Oh, sugar will go in this one, won't it? Will it? Yeah, I'll put it there. I also like sweet things and baking things. All restocked, ready for another week. See what I mean about these spices? And they don't fit in that way. So if I just keep them like this, I can get a lot more on, and then hopefully that'll free a bit more of that shelf up anyway, because it's all got the glass ones on. So yeah, moving forward, we won't be using these little IKEA ones, and we'll just keep with the normal pots. But yeah, very satisfying, very happy. And it's like these aren't even right to the back. So we've got so much space. I've never had space like this before, and I'm just so grateful and so excited, if you can't tell. It's just so nice. So happy. Since moving in here, I have been asked a ridiculous amount of times how we manage with the under-counter fridge. And it's actually bigger and more spacious than our old fridge freezer, like, you know, the ones that stand on top of each other, integrated one. That seemed to be quite thin and quite shallow. This seems to be wider and deeper. I've got our full food shop, 3 cartons of milk, plus the one we already had, the other one's there. I've got everything in there. Granted, it was a game of Tetris and it all just to say fits. But it fits. We do, however, have a spare fridge freezer in the garage, and we've also got a chest freezer in the garage as well, if we need it, if we were to need it, but we haven't yet used it. Ben used it at the weekend. I'm lying. Ben used it at the weekend for beers. But for food, we haven't yet needed to. I found that to actually be bigger than our old one. So it might look small, but small is mighty. Don't be deceived by the size. Because it actually suits us perfectly fine. Is that dog gonna show? Yeah. And then we've got a freezer in the house as well, which is an integrated one down there. And because I had such a massive clear out before we moved, I think I'm only using 2 of the 3 drawers. And neither of them are full. So, because I've cleared out so much, we're all right at the minute. However, I really do think that meal planning helps with not overflowing things. So I buy what we need. Granted, yes, this week I've bought extra crisps, extra smoothies, but for our main meals, evening meals, always plan them. I don't think, oh, I might get that because I could make this from that. I might get that because I could make that from that. I know exactly what we're having, when we're having it. Honestly, I think I've got a problem. I buy what we need and I don't buy things that we don't need just on the off chance we might eat it. So I think that really does help with space saving, your budget, you don't waste things, and you can squash things into a small place. So for our meal plan this week, tonight we're actually going out for tea. Like I said, my brother's coming over with his 2 kids and his wife, so we're going to go out for tea, which will be really nice. Tuesday night we're having burger balls. I made these, was it the week we moved? Or moving home? And they're like basically deconstructed burgers without the bread, and they are so nice. It's like burger loaded fries. You've got all like the lettuce, tomato, gherkins, burger sauce, all on top of chips, your mince and everything, melted cheese. I do a really nice cheese sauce. So we're having them on Tuesday, which will be nice. So Wednesday we're supposed to be having Cajun sausage pasta, but Ben's ate my sausages. I didn't realise till this morning that he's ate my sausages. So I might have to have a trip to the shop and get some more sausages for that. Unless I can, actually we've got extra chicken. We'll have Cajun chicken pasta. Because I bought that packet of chicken thighs, haven't I? So, and then we're supposed to be having the chicken halloumi burgers. Yeah, Thursday we're having chicken halloumi burgers, which is like the fake away Nando's thing that I'm doing. So they'll be nice. Halloumi burgers, and we'll have them with that rice and a couple of chips. So having them. Friday, steak, new potatoes, peppercorn sauce. And we've got some veg as well. I've already got some broccoli in. Steak, new pots, pepper sauce, and veg. Saturday we're having a takeaway. Another treat night. Treat night tonight. Treat night on Saturday, but I said to Ben, I've got 1 night left, Saturday night, what can we have? And he was like, takeaway. I was like, oh well, you thought well about that then, didn't you? And then Sunday, my usual, a roast dinner. I like a roast dinner on a Sunday. So that is our weekly meal plan for this week. I often get asked what the boys have as well with us. So Lenny's a lot harder to feed than George. Lenny is extremely fussy. George, 99% of the time, will eat exactly the same as us. So they'll both have the burger bowls with us on Tuesday. Cajun chicken pasta, George will have that. I just won't put a lot in his, and then I'll just add a bit more Cajun seasoning to it when I've served his up. I don't want a spicy glowy baby. Lenny on Wednesday, he'll probably have either that pizza, some nuggets, scampi, fish fingers. He likes pasta. So if I'm making pasta already, I might just do some pasta of some sort, maybe a tomato pasta. Thursday, chicken halloumi burgers and chips. They'll both have that with us. Friday, steak night. So George will have all of that. Yeah, George will have all of that. That's fine. Lenny, again, I'll find something else that he can have. Saturday, takeaway. We'll probably have the takeaway when the boys have gone to bed. So, I might make more of either the Cajun chicken pasta, freeze it and then defrost it for the Saturday morning so they can have that. I'll find something. There's plenty of things in the freezer, in the cupboards. And then roast dinner, we'll all have the roast dinner. So it's quite an easy week this week. Well, it is Lenny that is the hardest to feed. And he was amazing with food till he turned about 2. I tried so hard with weaning. I did the 100 foods before 1. I mean, that kid has a venison, pigeon, you name it. Like, he ate so well until he turned 2. And then, yeah, I did the 100 foods before he turned 1. And I really tried to, like, go out of my way. Like, I was grating courgettes and it's just, it's a beige baby now. So with George, I haven't put as much pressure on myself to grate courgettes and make these fancy dancy things. With George, I'm very much like, this is what we're having, you can try that. This is what I'm having, you can try that. I haven't gone out of the way, I haven't put pressure on myself, and I haven't bought things that me and Ben wouldn't normally eat. I would say he has got a very varied, balanced, healthy diet, because me and Ben eat a lot of different things. Me and Ben have quite a good variety in our diet, so I think George will also have a good variety in his diet, but I just haven't put as much pressure on myself with weaning as what I did with Lenny. I've definitely been a lot more relaxed, and I'm like, well, we're having this for tea tonight, you can try a bit of that. Whereas when it was Lenny, I was like, oh, I must make this courgette burger, I must grate some carrots, I must make these carrot muffins, and I haven't with George. And so far he's okay, but he is only like, it'll be 2 in October. So there's time yet for George to turn into Lenny's ways, but I'm really hoping he doesn't. But I do find with Lenny, if I do like a platter served tea and I put it all out on the dining table in different bowls and I say, help yourself, have whatever you want, he will try different things. But if I put it all on his plate, it's like, no. But if I've given him the choice and it's his choice to try it, it's like a bit of independence. Like, I've said I'm going to try this, mummy, so I am going to try it. But when I'm saying, like, Lenny, you will try this, he's like, no, I'm not. I don't know whether it's a coincidence or that is how his mind works, but that seems to work. So if you're struggling with a stubborn little toddler that doesn't really like trying new things or eating what they used to eat, should I say, for Lenny's sake, in Lenny's case, then that's what I often do, is just give him a bit of a platter, let him be independent, let him choose, and sometimes it does actually work out better than me just saying, that's what you're having, eat it. So anyway, I completely went off subject there, didn't I? So that is our weekly meal plan, our weekly food shop for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I haven't done a weekly food shop in the longest time, so I thought I would do one this week. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you all again very soon.